I'm Dan, and I'm just feeling a little bit of a depression. I wish I had more of a reason to exist. By the time I get depression, I am really, really high. And I am really, really poor. I wish I was cuter. No espresso for me this morning. This is more depresso. And someone says, I know. Let's make Dan, and that's me. Let's make Dan happy. So I'm gonna feed it Dan a little bit of rice on top of a perfectly clean plate. My favorite. Let's see how effective it is. I was really disappointed. I've got to give it a 1 out of 2 at best. But I'm just feeling a little more love. So let's compare that to the centuries-old pomegranate molasses and the cucumber.
Or as they call it in Jamaica, cucumber.
Perfect.
Cucumber.
Tastes fine.
Cucumber.
I don't even think it looks that much like a taco.
Cucumber.
And someone says, I know. Let's make Dan, and guess what? That's me. Let's make Dan horn in some way, which means we have to touch and manipulate these holes here so your fingers will fit into this. I can also feel quite a stretch. I had a sense that this would be better for a group activity in terms of being held. Now, in theory, maybe not, but let's play in a couple more. What I think is going to be a reasonable amount. 4 guys and 1 cup, where the top looks like the bottom. I was hoping to go for a bear. I'm not sure, I'm just experimenting. I think I got a pretty aggressive little piggy guy, and this really needs to be thought out. I would like to get pounded. Let's wet a hole so your fingers will fit into this. Let's see if that's possible. Here's a hint, don't tilt it. And I could feel that it's quite a tough squeeze. It's not that easy to insert, twist in the cucumber, which is the way I think I'm supposed to be doing it. Gracefully force the tip. It would be great if there wasn't such a stretch, but I also feel like now I'm bottomed out. And I am still having fun. Let's do another one. My purpose in life is to be full of milk up to here. So let's do that. For some reason, these shafts are different dimensions, not a real big deal. In a way, it's a little more fun. We have a larger tip, and maybe this tip is more appropriate for the thickness. No, it's just not stiff enough. No bottom will sit on top. Let's crank it with just a couple of shakes again and again and again and again and again. Forever. Let's see how effective it is. And I have milk in the cup here. Tastes fine. What happened is there was so much pressure applied to this tip. I feel so successful. So I'm going to bust. Okay, well, that was impressive, wasn't it? Let's do a couple more. Guys, let's grab the feet this time and insert in the round but bigger cucumber. And the tip is pretty fine. Oh, and I can feel this feels a lot different. Not nearly as much pressure, but I am not getting any frosting out. I am not oozing out. So yeah, I'm not having any fun doing this. Guy, he doesn't look that happy, but neither am I. Whoa, it's coming out the back. There's a problem. Not great. You already broke my butt, so there. I think at this point I would give up and go back home, but I refuse to admit defeat. I just think you have to struggle with it. And now in theory, I'm gonna shake this shaft because I don't think there's a good alternative. And exit out the back instead of out the front. Okay, not sure what I did differently there, but I think I have perfected the technique. To insert, twist on the inside, and that did work. I got nothing out of 5. Great. What was fun about today is a unicorn. Horses do not have horns. And I'm just feeling a little more love. Take this.
Alien wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.